let's go ahead and start the truck up and you can see what it looks like. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a really cool product from Novsight. It is their new 30-inch dual action off-road light bar. So it has amber lights and it has LEDs, and I'm going to show you how to wire it up. Check this baby out. Super nice. This thing is awesome. 30 inches of just pure intense lighting. So you're probably thinking, well, how the heck are you gonna put that on the roof? Let me show you what else I got. Now, I bought this with my own money, and I want to show you this because it's the only way I can mount it without drilling holes in my ceiling or in my in the rooftop. I've got with me a sea sucker. Right, you got it right, I said it right. This is a sea sucker, and this is the sea sucker's light bar mount. So what I'm gonna do, this is a giant suction cup and then vacuum. So I'll get you the specs on it. I'll put it in the description below, but this is what is going to mount this light bar up on top over here. And we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff wired up, and I'm gonna show you how I cut the wiring harness and I wired it into my 8-gang switch. All right, ladies and gents, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I cut the wiring harness, and what I did, I'm gonna put some ferrule connectors. Now it has dual beams, so I cut that wiring harness, which means I need a switch, I need a relay for the amber lights, and I need a relay for the white lights. So check this out. What I did is you got 3 light patterns, you got 3 cables here, you got red, white, and black. So what I did here is I branched off a daisy chain off one of my grounds. I put a ferrule connector here on one of my white, which is a, not necessarily, but this though the white can go to the positive, and the red one. So those are ferrule connectors. So what I have to do is I have to jump this ground over, and it's going, I'll show you what it looks like, but that is how I can separate the 2 switches, because you can't have amber lights on with the LED lights. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that, so stay tuned. Alright, I am not a certified electrician. You know the spiel. Don't try this at home unless you know what you're doing, but I'm going to point out what I did. Because I have 2 separate light functions, negative, and remember I jumped a secondary cable, red into positive. This secondary jump cable went into the other relay's negative, and my white went into the positive. So you have white positive, black jump negative, red positive, negative, the black cable back into the negative, and we're gonna test this out and see if it works. All right, I'm gonna start the truck and we're gonna see if I separated it correctly. Let's check it out. Right. Voila. All right, so I think it worked. So that jump worked, and it was exactly what I was looking for to match those 2 sequences. So I used 2 relays, and I jumped that negative to the other negative, and I split the positives. Because I cut the original wiring harness, you have to do all that. Let's get this mounted with those sea suckers and see how it looks. All right, using the sea sucker, we're gonna wipe the surface, wet the bottom like this. I've measured out where I want to go, so we're going to wet the bottom of this just with plain water, and I'm going to line this up with my other one. So I'm going to eye it. I already have an idea of where I want it to go, about right here. I may have to pull them up and adjust them slightly. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna measure real quick. It's 30 inches exactly. You know, I may have to move these back. About right there, huh? Oops. So you're going to push down. You're going to feel it catch. And when that goes away, you have a solid seal. So we're gonna see if we can get this light bar mounted up. Let me move these around and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, y'all, there it is. So the sea suckers are doing its job. Obviously, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. If anyone has any opinions on where to put it in the comments, let me know. Let's go ahead and start the truck up and you can see what it looks like.
Oh, is that a switch in it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go take it for a drive and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so we got this installed. You've seen how I did it. Had to white, I know, sorry. It's very, very bright. So Novsight did a really good job. It's extremely bright, both in amber and LED. They have 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 inch size LED lights. I use the sea suckers to mount this temporarily until we have a bumper or a roof rack available. I'll put all the information in the description below. Novsight, again, you did a great job. This light is stupid bright, so go out, check out these light bars if you want a good, affordable, quality light bar, LED. This is your best bet right here, the Novsight LED light bars. Thanks for watching.